How's it going, everybody? I didn't adjust my gain. I think I just might have squealed in your ears there. Too loud? Good enough? Let me know. I needed this live tonight, and I'm excited about it because there's lots of good things to discuss. But first off, thank you everybody for popping in here. Gonna wait a little bit, let a few more stroll in before I say anything because a lot of people pop in as it's getting started. But I'm gonna start off with apologize to everybody that has commented on past videos, and you're not only seeing it on my channel, but these freaking bots. You're gonna get a message. Some of you get this message. I know. Who was it? Vern Moss. You got it. Where you thought you won a free drone. Congratulations, you won a free drone. Message me on some sort of chat or something like that. I would never do that. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen these on other channels. I've seen it on big channels, smaller channels like myself. They're everywhere, and YouTube isn't doing anything to protect our channels. Mark got 3 of them today. It's freaking ridiculous, and I can't keep up with it. You block them, and the nice thing is it deletes every single one that they've ever commented on. As soon as you block them, it automatically deletes all their past ones and all that. But then they go and they just create another one and they hit you again. And you're going to get nailed with it. With a video like this that mentions giveaways, you're going to get nailed with it from this video for sure, or this live. If anybody comments in this live after the live replays, they're going to hit this one like crazy. And I feel bad because then people are messaging me. It's hard enough to keep up with deleting them, blocking them, reporting them. I do highly recommend you report them if you see them. But these bots, they're out of control. I'm flooded with messages from other people. Hey, what did I win? In my emails and then on Facebook Messenger, and I feel bad for the people because it's a nuisance for you, but some of them actually thought they won something. And that is not how I will ever do a giveaway. I will never just randomly pick a video and say, hey, you won a free drone. And I would be more specific. So, that being said, I'm not sure tonight's going to be very busy. They're always last minute. But this might be trick-or-treating for some places. I don't know. My kids don't trick-or-treat anymore. They're grown-ups. They've left the building. And we don't worry about Halloween because we don't give out candy. Nobody comes up. My house is up on a hill. It's a big, scary-looking haunted, they call it the haunted mansion. I don't live in a mansion, but it just looks so big and enormous up on the hill. And the walkway and everything, that it's like a private walkway that comes up to my property. And so nobody ever comes knocking on my door. So we don't do trick-or-treating. Except for when my kids were little, I'd actually go stand out on the corner. But I'm thinking maybe some people might be, 17 people are in here. So I'm sure, Don, you at Little Mountain Life, I'm sure you get lots of trick-or-treaters up there on the mountain. So let's start out. I guess I'll do a little roll call, but I definitely wanted to get out there and get that out there about these stupid bots that are hitting you guys up in the messages. I hate that for my channel. I hate that for you. And I just can't stand these scammers, these spammers, these bots, whatever. Trying to get you to follow them and then maybe get your information, or you message them and get your information and stuff like that. Stay away from that crap. You see it on my channel, anybody's channel, just click report them, because we might not catch them all. And right now, it's harder. The way YouTube makes it hard for you to delete those bots on your PC or Mac, at least on the Mac. It's just not a button right there that says block. It's weird. When I'm on the app, it's instant. I can just click them and then block, and then it gets rid of all of them. But since I'm in the season of losing things right now, I lost my phone yesterday. And I don't have an app. I guess I could use my tablets, but I don't have an app to where I can quickly delete them. And right when I lose my phone is when they nail me. They're hitting me really hard here these past yesterday and today. So yeah, I had a brand new, well, not brand new, but a new-ish iPhone. And I lost it. I don't know. I'm just in the season of losing things, losing the Avada, losing my phone, losing my mind. So it's harder for me to stay on top of them because it's not a quick, easy delete function here on the desktop version of YouTube. So let's do a little roll call, shall we? We have 20 people in here, and let's start. The very first one again this time is Hal 9000, blah, 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 blah. Or should I just call you Dave? That's not his name. I know his real name, but from Hal 9000. Sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I cannot do that. And that real creepy voice. You older folks will remember that. Some of you youngins probably don't remember that movie at all, but I couldn't even do that voice. It was so creepy. Sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. Weird movie. But I should have had a sound effect ready for that. But Hal 9000 in the house. Maddie's in here. Vern Moss, Mark Trotter, Jeremy Boyce, and Drone Master, Fly Zone Drone. And why did you guys turn on... Why did you guys turn on admin approval? That better not just be for me and Fly Zone Drone Facebook group. When I posted the link to this live tonight, I got the message approved by admins, which you guys did not have admin approval on before. If that is just for me, I have a bone to pick with you guys. So I'll do a little snooping around with other members and see if they have to have member approval to post something as well. But Fly Zone Drone in the house, Big Ray W, David Reynolds, and Thomas Baker, a.k.a. blah, 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 Drone Flyer, and Mark Trotter, I think I said already, and Eric Van Nostren, Drone Master, and Don from Little Mountain Life, and sorry, I kind of skipped through kind of fast here. I might have forgotten somebody or skipped somebody. Drone Rista, Flying Flynn Media, and Just Kicking It's here, and Philip Sears, I think it is, and JSK Enterprises, Thomas Tobin. And let me just say, the thumbnail that when you guys were waiting for the countdown for me to start, the thumbnail to this, which will also be seen in the replay, is courtesy of David Williams in my Facebook group, QC Guys Drone Community on Facebook. If you're not a member, come join us. And it's just all drone crap. Whatever you want to share in the drone hobby, or if it's your job or whatever. But I did a little thing where post your fall videos and we'll make it a group picture. I don't do any votes or anything. I'm just picking my favorites and I put them up there. And this season it was David Williams. So I also asked him if I could use it for tonight's live because it covered it all the fall foliage, the water, train tracks, all kinds of stuff, bridges. So shout out to David Williams for letting me use that picture. And I'm not going to talk about the Avada. I just want to have a good night. I'm not going to talk about the Avada. So if anybody watched my last live, friends with me on Facebook, you know that the Avada did whatever it did where I don't have it anymore. I'm in the works with DJI. I have no full real answer for you on anything. I put together a little video of search and recovery and the outcome of that, and then I'll explain my need for communication with DJI and blah blah blah. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Other than the giveaways, part of the giveaways tonight involve a DJI Avata, and that's some hard cases. So that's the big thing about tonight. Is I've been fortunate to get a lot of things that I request. Sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't make it. I've requested some things that just did not show up in the mail. The tracking stops somewhere and I don't get it. Or it says it's delivered, but it wasn't delivered here. It all depends on whose hands it gets into once it comes from China. Whether that be UPS, FedEx, U.S. Postal Service. But I generally have my problems with FedEx and UPS, and it's frustrating. But I've been fortunate to where I reach out to some of these companies. I see new products, I see accessories, and I reach out to these companies, just like this charging station that I have behind me. Just told them what model I wanted, and they sent it. That e-bike that I got, I never expected to get a $2,700 e-bike, but so I've gotten some accessories, and they're decent accessories. Everything is a fairly good value, $80, $100, whatever. So they're good giveaways. I'm not giving away any crap. We're not going to do just silly little things. I'm not going to say, hey, you won a Freewell envelope with stickers and some wipes and shit like that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to give away any. Maybe I'll give away some QC gear. I have some nice. These are all my gear is embroidered. Mr. Hoity-toity here. But maybe I'll do I really love my QC hats. It's an embroidered QC. I don't put guy on there, so you don't have to have QC guy on your shirt. I don't like that for other people. No dude wants to wear QC guy. So I just do QC. I feel like I've been doing this long enough to where when people see this, they know it's mine. So maybe I'll do a hat or something. But we'll go ahead and go over some of the giveaways, and then I'll stop. Maybe I'll just say hello to more people that popped in. But let's start out. I'll start out with something that you guys definitely know I always cover is Freewell Filters. So sometimes I have some from a drone I sold and I forgot to sell the filters with them, or a drone that I don't have anymore or an accessory that I don't have anymore that I might have just happened to break, something like that. So I'm going to do a series of Freewell filters for anybody that still has, and none of these are being done tonight. Maybe I'll give something away tonight. I don't know. Maybe. Depends on how I feel. But Freewell filters that I'm going to give away, some of my older ones, which are in brand new condition. I have a huge set here. You can see a huge set here for anybody that still has a DJI Air 2, not Air 2S, Air 2. So that's a pretty big set. It's got everything in it that you would need, more than what you need. Generally, you only need 3 or 4 filters. And then if anybody still has the Osmo Action, the original Osmo Action, I have a filter set for that as well, because I broke my Osmo Action and I bought the Osmo Action 2. So I'm going to be giving that away. These are my only used items that I'm giving away, but still a good value when it comes to Freewell Filters. And then something that I just received yesterday, this is a brand new product from Freewell that I have started my review on. I went out and shot today. I don't need a lot of the stuff that I have that I get. I really just like to go out and fly, get good video, get good fit photos, but I don't have to have those special effects or anything like that. Somebody like Don in here, Little Mountain Life, he needs wide angle lenses. We've had this discussion yesterday in a private chat. He needs wide angle lenses, but Freewell now has, just like they do for the Mavic 3, they went and made the wide angle and the anamorphic filters for the DJI Mini 3. And the cool thing about these are they also have ND filters. So once you put these on, I'll just show you the real thing. Once you put these on, here's the anamorphic. Let's grab one of those and we'll grab a filter. Maybe I'll just grab the drone. Hey, it just happens to be right here. So we have the drone. Yes, the eyelashes came off today, by the way. They did not last. The case flattened them and crushed them. But here's the anamorphic lens. You can see how big it is. I don't have autofocus on. I turned that off, sorry. But it sticks out a good bit. But that's the anamorphic lens. And then on top of that, let me hold this so we don't break my gimbal. You've got your ND filter, and it just simply snaps right on the front, just like that. And there you go. Now, the one thing I was worried about with this, I was worried about weight. Literally a few hours ago, I just got back from flying it and doing my video stuff for the review of them. And they held up just fine. During startup, if it goes through a full calibration, they do touch the top and the bottom. It does not seem to affect it in any way. It's right. You're right at that edge limit to where it's not going to go and then flop and go into gimbal protection mode. It just touches. So that I was afraid of, that would be a problem. The only place I think there would be a problem is if you put it into sport mode and you hit some wind, you would probably get that warning about your gimbal being unstable or whatever that is, that message that pops up. One time I had that pop up so far. I put them on, I started, and then I launched before it even said your home point has been set. And I did get the message on the screen, and the lens was all wonky. The gimbal was all wonky, but it settled right up, went into center, and that was that. So they warned me about that. They said that it is fine, and I agree with them. I was concerned. I was thinking, nope, this is going to be something I'm going to have to call out and maybe burn a bridge with Freewell. Because if you do reviews and you do them poorly, when it comes to anybody, I don't care if it's Freewell, DJI, or anybody, you're only as good as the products that you sell. And if you're not giving them positive reviews, you're not selling them, and they're going to give you the boot. So I thought that would be the case with these guys. I thought, you know what, something's going to happen here where I'm gonna have to say something negative. But so far they've been fine. I've only flown them today, but I've put them on. I've calibrated the gimbal with them on. I've tested them to try and get it to mess up. And like I said, when I was out today, and the minute I launched, one time out of about 8 launches, I got that message once. So that's that. But I'll be giving away these as well, but I still need to finish with them. So once I'm absolutely sure I'm done with these will be a giveaway. This is a good value here. So, it's got the wide angle lens in it. It's got the anamorphic, and then it's also got, it's got your ND 16, 32, 64 128 and 256. So good set, good value. I'm going to give those away this month. So that's all the filters that I'm going to be giving away. And the other thing I can't show you right now, I do have it. I was just said I could say teasers. I could give little teasers. They've already started playing their little teasers on Facebook, but it's DroneMask. DroneMask has listened to concerns and problems that people have been facing with the original DroneMask, and they came out with a DroneMask number 2. And with this one, you can fully interact with your app while wearing the goggles. You don't have to open the screen, which I did not mind whatsoever. In fact, if they don't give me one to give away, the reason I'm saying I'm definitely going to give one away is I will give mine away. That lifting up the screen on the old one, the original version, that was not a problem for me. I did not mind doing that and zipping it back up, so I'll gladly give the new model to somebody else, even though it is better. What they've simply gone and done is they've got little slits with like a black curtain in there. Not really a curtain, but it's blocked, so they stay completely blacked out. Then you stick your finger up through whatever side you want, and you can touch a screen on your phone and then do your thing. Once you pull your finger out, it's an automatic close. You don't have to unzip anything. It's just like a flap. Very good idea, very simple solution. And then what they've gone and done is one thing a lot of people have a problem not knowing what kind of cable to get. When you stick your phone in there and you need like a 3 or 4 foot cable, they don't know just a simple OTG, not just standard charging, get an OTG cable. But they've supplied all the cables for all your devices. So you have your micro USB, you have your USB-C type, and you have your lightning type. So they've supplied all the cables as well. And the price has only gone up $10. So it will start out probably with a 15% sale or something like that. I think they have pre-order sales going on now for 15%, or they're teasing that. But I'm not allowed to show it or do my review till November, so we're getting very close. But yes, I'm giving away a DroneMask 2, and who knows, there'll probably be another one on down the road from that too, because the original DroneMask, I think I ended up giving 3 of them in total away. They're very generous, great people to work with, and not from China. So that's DroneMask. Let's pop up here and just let me hit a few people that popped in. I saw Chris Wedgworth popped in. I'm going to go back up some. Project 86, and I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Project 86. I don't want to go back and constantly be hey everybody, thank you, I really appreciate you, thank you for popping in, interrupting the show or the live. RC Trends, I'm not sure if I said you, but Tamper Dronography, you popped in since I started, and I did see Chris, I'm pretty sure, but Lake Pilot, and Fly Zone Drone. I did not see if you said anything about what I said about my my post needing admin approval. Let's not pick on just me. I'm not kidding. If you guys did that to just me and it's not the whole group, I'm gonna make a big deal out of it. Tammy Jean, how you doing? Good to see you. And a Kara show. So sorry, my nose. Allergies in the fall don't normally get me, but they've been getting me. I have to constantly keep a tissue with me. My nose isn't running. I'm not sneezing or anything. It just itches all the time. So I don't want to sit here and itch my nose and you guys think I'm picking it. So that is the giveaways of all the filters, and that's the giveaways for or the mention of the giveaway for the DroneMask too. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick some miscellaneous items and maybe just put them all in a box and give somebody like a little mixed potpourri assortment of drone accessories. So I'm going to have to keep them to 1 or 2 different drones and maybe do 1 or 2 different giveaways, and then make sure the person obviously that I'm giving them to has that drone. So they may be things like, let's say, I thought I had a cover laying around here. Oh, thought I had a cover. Oh, it's sitting on the cases. So like one of the things is, I don't know why they sent 2, but I ordered this little Mickey Mouse, this little thing, and I can finally use mine because I don't have my eyelashes anymore. Like I said, they came off today. I haven't even tried this, so it might not even work. But yeah, very simple. Yeah, very simple. Protects your sensors and very easy to put on. Just like the Air 2S, it has it. And what people don't understand, it cracks me up in these Facebooks, in this Facebook groups, all these keyboard warrior badasses that as soon as somebody shows something like this, Maddie, I know you have this as well. This is a great cover. And they're like, well, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with the other cover. It's easy to put on. It's no problem. Everybody likes to kind of flex their muscles like they're a badass because they have no problem putting the covers on. But here's the point, guys. It covers the sensors. It protects the sensors. It's not a matter of, ooh, it's so much easier to put on, although it is, but it protects the sensors. So that's why I like them. It's not that I can't put on a damn gimbal cover. Some drones do make that hard, but it protects your sensors, and especially for this guy, boy, does she have, guy, she's got some big ass eyes, and she needs that cover. So it's my first time using it. It actually, there's a little bit of stickiness still from the eyelashes. Let me tell you what, any girls or you guys that wear eyelashes, they look like a dangerous product. All the residue they left behind on my drone is crazy. So I'll probably do something like that. Give something like that away. Throw in some people like landing gear. Where did I put my I'm such a cluster tonight. Hold on a second. Gonna give away some strobe lights. So for you night pilots, we have Firehouse strobes. These are great strobes. Firehouse makes an excellent strobe. Even the Audible, I don't have one of those to give away, and I don't even own one anymore. But I'm not going to talk about that. But Firehouse, so obviously I'm going to have to be doing several reviews here, but like I ordered these weren't very expensive for the Avada. They go on the bottom and protect the sensors. You're going to be crashing that thing a lot. I know I have. I know Chad's been crashing his, and actually he broke his and had to take it apart, and I was helping him do surgery, working him through some problems that he was facing with it because he did the repairs himself. But this is something you definitely want on the bottom of your Avada to protect those sensors. So I went ahead and just ordered 2 of them with keeping it in mind to give them away. So those are just miscellaneous things that I'll put in a package. So I'll do an Avada package, and then maybe I'll do like a DJI Mini 3 package. We'll throw in all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I'll throw in some stickers too. I'll throw in different drone company or product. Anybody that sends me stickers, I'll put their stickers in there. And then of course I'll put mine in there. I'll give you a variety of different colors of my vinyl stickers. And that's that. And then like I said, I'll probably do a embroidered QC hat, which I don't have any of those with me there. Actually, I do have one You see them in my videos. I wear them in my videos. And let's see what else we have. The cases. I think I'm going to go ahead and do those now. Oh, another thing. I'm going to offer, hold on a second. There was something that came through here that I wanted to grab and I missed it. Hello, Joel. Yeah, I missed it. You guys are very chatty. Keep on chatting. One thing I'm going to do is I'll do this as a giveaway. Maybe I'll do this one tonight. I'm going to give away one free drone repair. I repair tons of drones. Matter of fact, if you were here early and you heard me talking about my phone that I lost, I was everywhere that day. So retracing my steps trying to find my phone was fun. But I think I lost it at the post office or UPS. I delivered 12 drones, all at one time, 12 drones. And so I'm in the thousands now. I have broken over 1,000 a while back. So I'm in the thousands now of repairing drones. Several of you have had me repair your drones. And I don't do a shoddy job. I do good jobs, a good job on repairing drones. And I've maybe out of all these drones, I couldn't even count on one hand how many had a bad experience. So that's pretty good. If they have had a bad experience, they haven't told me about it. But that's that. That's all of them, except for the cases. The cases are probably the best for giveaways. These are all for Avada. I've got 3 of them, and I still haven't decided which one is my favorite. And when I say my favorite, I'm not saying, oh, this is the best one. I'm strictly going for which one works best for my needs. I'm very particular and anal about how I put the shit in my cases. So here's the cases. They're all hard cases. They're all waterproof, but I've already pulled some of the tabs out in this, and this will hold the version 2 goggles and the goggles 2. So both version goggles, you just take the insert out for whichever goggle you have. I'm just showing you this one as an example, but you pull out all the pullouts for your batteries and stuff. Of course, comes with a strap. This one's got like a really heavy duty style strap here. But they sent me also inside. I was kind of surprised. They sent me the front bumpers for this one. And then they sent me a couple different sets of filters. Here's the front bumper, what it looks like. I don't know if I'll use that. My thing about the front bumpers is it depends on how they mount. And this one only mounts with 1 screw on each side. So that creates a big stress point right where those screws are. So you could be doing more damage by putting this on when you go and hit something with it. And then that stress point right there where that screw is mounted on each side, that could be with the braking factor right there. So you could create a stress point where there was never a stress point by using stuff like that. On the DJI FPV, I was happy with that one because it holds it at the top and bottom. But this one I'm not sure about yet. But there's one case, and one case is filled right now with all the Avada stuff and accessories and things like that I have. I went a little nuts on accessories for it. And then here's one, and all of them hold the controller and the motion controller. I didn't want any cases that did not hold both controller and motion controller. I think it's completely stupid, all these early people that thought when they made these cases, they only made them with the motion controller, not even thinking or knowing that you use a controller with it. A lot of these companies don't even know that. And I made sure I went with ones that I can put both goggles in. So they will do both version goggles, all 3 cases do. And you put your drone in there, you got place to store underneath it, all your battery stuff. So that's another case. And then, like I said, the other one is holding stuff. And I'm going to do a review on all 3 probably at one time. I'm not going to do 3 separate cases, but those are great. Those are good cases. It cracks me up. People go out and spend $200 on some of these cases when I think these are just as good. They're hard plastic. They hold all the same things. Some hold more than maybe those are worth $150, $200. But these expensive cases, people will go out and spend $200 on a case, but then let's say when I'm doing a review for the DroneMask, they're like $170. It's too much money, but it's something that you can use on every drone. I don't understand. It is what it is, but I never spend $200 or $250 on my drones, even if I was using them for work and they were, in my van or in my truck or whatever I used for work. These cases do the job. They're hard cases. Even my Mini 3 case, it's a semi-hard case. It's not a hard case, but I mean, it does the job. I'm never going to be jumping on it or chucking it across. I can drop it and then everything will be perfectly fine. They go through more abuse in the mail getting to us than I can't imagine what people would be doing with them to where you really need a bulletproof case for your drone. I'm your Huckleberry Chris. That brings back. I would like to watch that movie again. I forgot who it was that said what the name of the movie was that said it. With Doc Holliday was the one who always said that. I'm your Huckleberry. But yeah, that's all the giveaways. And so with that, like I said, it's going to be more lives. I'll be doing more live events. So I don't know if that'll be a habit to where I'll do. I don't see myself being the weekly live show guy at a set day and time. But with winter coming, I'll be indoors doing more indoor stuff than I will be doing outdoor stuff here in Pennsylvania. So I will do more live events, and mainly for November to do all these giveaways. All the giveaways will be done in a live event. Tombstone, that's it. One of my favorite movies. Great movies. My daughter too. She loved that movie as well. But yeah, I'm gonna do more of the live streams. So and then maybe I'll have some guests. If I'm gonna do more live streams, I should probably have some guests. So maybe I'll get creative and try to find some guests that I mean, I don't usually have too many guests. I've only had Jackie on here, of course Chad as co-host, and then Josh used to be a part of it. I've had you on here, Matt. Few people, but yeah, maybe there's a few of you characters I wouldn't mind maybe getting to have on my live stream, and just have you on here for 5-10 minutes if you want, or you can be on for most of it or all of it. But that's it. I'm going to go to the chat now. So if you've been anything, and that's another thing, guys, don't get mad at me if I don't read when I'm sitting here rambling on. I'm not reading word for word. I'm catching a lot of things that people are saying, and then I'm like, I'll go back to that. I don't want to go back to it. I really don't. I don't want to go back to it. So if there's something you have said that I missed, pop it in the bottom right now, and I will definitely catch it. But I'm going to see. I'm definitely going to watch Tombstone tonight. Now that you guys reminded me, that's what it came from. So thank you, Vern, and thank you, Just Kicking It. Joel says, got to have a QC hat. I'll offer them for sale too. I don't like to, I do every 6 months, I do the printed shirts. These are more expensive and less people are going to be interested in them. And then plus it's not a matter of you ordering it. It's me ordering it for you and then having to ship it to you. But if you are persistent on wanting a hat or a specific shirt that you see me wear, this is just a regular sweatshirt. All of the stuff is super comfortable though. I've got long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, sports shirts, like dry fit. I've got golf shirts, stuff like that, all embroidered. If there's something like that you want and you want to pay for it, that I won't upcharge you or anything like that. I'll simply charge you what I pay in my next order. I'll throw it in for you. But I definitely will give away a hat. Yeah, thank you, Maddie. I hear a lot of shit that Wedgeworth says about me. But thank you for saying that I'm a good guy. And then also I just want to say how to win in these giveaways. You know me, I'm not going to put forth a lot of effort, and I'm definitely not going to make anybody jump through hoops. So it could be the simplest thing. None of you cheapskates use Super Chat and donate any money. But sometimes that's all it is. When people do use Super Chat, I write their name down. Sometimes it can be somebody who used Super Chat, and it doesn't matter how much they spent. I'll pick a random person. It can be a nice comment that somebody has said. It could be somebody kicking out a jackass in the chat. I don't know. It could be anything. It could be trivia. It could be, like I said about like the Super Chats, I keep a name of people who have donated, or, yeah, it's donation. But it's supporting the channel. It's supporting me and supporting the channel. Those type of people are usually kind of ones that stand out. Those are the type of things I'll do for giveaways. But maybe trivia or something like that too. Not going to make you say, you definitely have to be a subscriber. And if you're here in the chat during a live stream, you are a subscriber, because you have to be a subscriber to at least be in the chats. So it's not a matter of, hey, be a subscriber, hit the like button, the shit I have to say in every video. Hit that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe now. And make sure you hit that bell for all future content to come. It's not necessarily all that crap. So you've already done that if you're here at a live. So if you have not hit that bell, though, you better hit that bell, because the live events, you'll get the notifications for those. So no, David, I can't track my phone because it was not turned. That function was not turned on. I don't know why I didn't have that on. It's on my desktop. I can find my desktop computer, although it never leaves anywhere, but Find My iMac is on. Find My iPad is on, but Find My iPhone was not turned on. I have no idea why. I don't know. This fail-safe shit, like the strobes with audibles that help me find my DJI Avata, not turning things like that on, not turning Find My iPhone on. I am brilliant at fucking that all up. And that I did. So I could not track my phone. I had coverage. I pay them the coverage for that. So it's basically an insurance policy. So I contacted them yesterday. They overnighted me one, which won't be here till Monday. So much for overnight. They use UPS overnight express, or overnight, whatever it is, overnight. It's an overnight version that doesn't guarantee Saturday deliveries. If you do standard overnight, it would have been here today by 10 a.m., but they did not do that. I think it's called Saver, Overnight Saver, or something like that. Matt's the one that everyone blocks. He's one of the bots. I said earlier, not sure if you saw, you're not the only one on on the Fly Zone group. I've been accepted approvals for days now. Not sure why it's like that now. Okay, because I was going to say, if you turn it on for me, I'm turning it on for you in my groups. You're more than free to just post your shit randomly in my groups, and I hope I'm not singled out when. The only thing I post is usually when I do a live. And then when I do my videos, I'll share those in some random groups depending on what it is. But yeah, I was mainly just busting balls. But if I was singled out, I was going to raise hell. Maybe take some wrenches away and maybe block some people on my channel. I don't know. Yeah, and the repair one, that one popped in my head last minute. I think that's a great giveaway. It's not one that I'm going to say you have to use in 6 months. So if you don't use it, you better go out and crash your drone. Once I give it to you, that is yours. That is no expiration. Free drone repair will be, and I don't think I said this. I don't know if I said this, but it'll be labor. You won't pay any labor. You will pay for parts. A ton of my parts are donated, so nobody pays a high price for parts. My parts are what goes to charity. My labor, a portion of that goes to charity. A portion of that goes to me. But the parts I don't mark. Like if it's a $30 part, you're going to pay $15 for it is basically what it is. They're used but not abused, and just as good as new. So most people, when they crash their drones and send them to me, if they send them to me on donation, they've been crashed bad enough, but the hardware inside is good, or the motors and so forth are good, and they're usually pretty new drones. So yeah, you won't have to pay any labor. You just pay the shipping and you pay parts, and parts are cheap. Parts are always cheap. Unless you're talking a whole gimbal, but I even have a ton of those, and I don't sell those at full price. I'm saying a lot here. Oh, that's between you two. I don't agree with you. I get blocked. How friggin' childish. I hope you guys aren't in a real battle. I hope the things haven't gone south with Chris and Maddie. I'm seeing too much of this. Tis the season for love, guys. I really hope it's not between you and Wedgeworth, Maddie. If so, I'm going to have to choose Wedgeworth. Wouldn't mind a beanie. Yeah, I can do beanies. Like I said, I can pretty much do any apparel. You want some QC underwear? Maybe we can get that too. Never mind. I won't say it. Air 2, Mini 2, Mini 3, or a hat would be great. Yeah, I'm not going to be giving you away a Mini 2 or Mini 3 or, Air 2. Accessories, yes. Yes. Oh, okay. I see what you got. I remember. This all falls into Philly. Between what Matt and Chris are talking about, that was a reference towards Philly. There was a few people that got blocked in comments and offended Philly. Which, if I have a relationship with you guys for a while on my channel, you're supporting my lives. You're coming to all my lives. You support me, especially some of the stuff that he does. He's much more risky with me and anti-FAA than I am. If you do anything to F me off before I go and block you, delete your comment, I'm going to have a little chat with you. We're going to talk, and we're going to say, well, what's going on? What did that mean? Maybe I took it out of context, or maybe you had a bad day, or maybe I'm just sensitive. Maybe it's that time of month. I'm going to talk it out with you before I go and block you on my damn channel. So I hope everything's good between you and Mikey, Maddie. We are in love. Peace and love. Peace and love, everybody. Crash your drone and I repair it. Laugh my ass off. My fucking ass off. Yeah, I mean, that's how it works. If you crash your drone, I'll repair it for you for free. If you win that, I'll give you a free coupon. I don't know. Maybe it's because I said it doesn't expire and you go out and crash your drone so I can fix it. I think that's what you mean, actually. I don't see him in here. Never mind. I owe somebody an apology. I said their name wrong last time and I wrote it down here because I felt bad. But I'll save it for another time. A QC thong, yeah. If anybody's wife, yeah, I'm sure lots of wives out there would love for Christmas, QC guy on the back of their panties, or a QC thong. The embroidery might be a little irritative, but sure, that's not weird at all. Good of me to be giving away all this stuff, really good stuff, dude. Here's the thing, right now, Maddie, I feel like I just need good karma. The deal with the Avada. I mean, I always give stuff away. I donate a lot of stuff to charity that I make in the hobby, but I feel like I really need some good karma right now after this shit with my phone. My phone has got me so upset because I don't know if I have it fully backed up, and I have so much Mabel on there, my granddaughter. And then the other thing that I hope is still on my iCloud is I've got voicemails from my mom. I've got voicemails from my dad. And I back that stuff up on iCloud and on my computer. So hopefully all that stuff's there. I have text messages and things like that if I lose that stuff, I'm going to be devastated. But I've got my phone is just consumed of my granddaughter, Mabel. And if that stuff hasn't backed up, I'm going to be pissed because, some of them are just moments that I captured in my time with her when I go visit or when she comes here and visits. So it really sucks that I lost my phone. But the giving away stuff is hopefully just bring some good mojo, karma, whatever vibes my way, and hopefully things will go better. Things will go better because it's just been frustrating. It has been like doing these type of things aren't, you still have to pay when you lose your phone. You have to pay a $200 deductible or $250, whatever I paid. If I get my DJI replaced, it's going to cost me $250. If I don't, it's going to cost me $600. My Avada. So it's like when these things happen, it's like, Lord, what did I do? What did I do? It's a big WTF moment. So I figured that's what you meant, Mark. Vern, peace out. Peace out, Boy Scout. Thank you for joining in. Good morning, Mark White. Morning in your time. And Gasket Mike, I don't think I said hello to you. I think you came in a little bit late. Yeah, just got home. I'm sitting here reading it as I said that. Yes, you came in late. And now I'm getting to the part where people's reaction from my talking about people's wives wanting a thong and with QC guy on it. Yeah, I'm not going to go back into the phone, but yes, I lost my phone. No, I didn't have my tracker turned on it, blah, blah, blah. You got to go back, Mike, you got to go back and watch. You have to go back and watch. I did explain it. I don't have, it's not important. Don't waste your time going back and watching that. But you might want to go back and watch some of the replay to find out about all these giveaways and stuff that we're going to be doing this month. And that's it. I think we're going to be wrapping it up another week and keeping it within or at or around an hour. Now, granted, I say this and then I'm going to go on a little bit longer, but I'm letting you know we are coming to the end where I'm going to wrap it up. So get your FUs in, your love yous in, whatever you want. And you know what? Another thing I wanted to do, I was thinking about ways to win or whatever, and I was thinking about, how sometimes I'll pick people that actually support me or my channel, just in some way, verbally supporting in a comment, stuff like that. One thing I was thinking about is I've got some talented subscribers. Everybody's got a talent in their pocket. So, like the QC behind me, that's all metal. And, you know, he took the time, rusted it and everything, and then clear coated it. That's that's definitely up there at the favorite. But I have so many talented people. If you ever, if you ever want to send me something, like if you do something on the side as a craft hobby, something like that, it doesn't have to be necessarily drone related. Like here's another one that I love. My QC guy made out of slate, coal, almost slate, coal looking slate. Coasters. I got a full set of coasters, QC guy coasters. This is one of my favorites. I think I have to say my very favorite thing that somebody did me. I have a very creative subscriber and friend on Facebook for many years who draws. He took a picture of my dog when she died that I had on my Facebook page. And at that time when she died, I was very emotional for my Sadie girl. And he did the rainbow for the Rainbow Bridge saying that they have. But that's an exact duplicate. I mean, he did such a great job. So those are other things like people that do things like that, that's supporting me. This is the only time I'll ever ask you for something. Like I never sit here and ask for money. Like I don't, hey, I need super chat. I need you to donate. I will put my PayPal link in my videos and stuff like that. But if you guys have any little special talents, like the people that do all these type of things, somebody carved, I broke it. I just have to re-glue it. Oh, I already see. I'm losing my mind, guys. Whoever said that about losing things, it comes with age. Ever since I had COVID twice, this guy here up here has been asleep. I forget everything. I walk into a room and I have no frickin' idea why I'm in this room. I'm lucky I can find my way home from work. But this one was really cool. This is whalebone, and somebody etched quad pilot on there. You're not going to be able to see it because I don't have autofocus turned on, but it says quad pilot and a nice little wooden stand that they did, and they glued it to it, and then I broke it and I had to re-glue it and didn't remember that I re-glued it. But stuff like that, I love to get that stuff. So if you have any little hidden talents, even if that means cooking and you want to bake me something, I'll give you my address. So hit me up at my email, qcguy.chris@gmail.com, or message me on Facebook under QC Guy, and I will gladly give you my address if you want to send me one of your little creations. I love that stuff. That stuff is what means the most to me when I get that from subscribers, mainly when I don't ask for it and they just send it. But I was thinking about stuff like, you know, when I do giveaways and stuff, it's mainly I want to recognize people that support the channel or do nice things for people, like the people that created all this stuff for me. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there as well. But why you guys stay on this long, I don't know, because I'm just rambling on. But that covers it all. I'm going to go through the last comments. What's that? Post-it to pads are your friends. Post-it to pads. What did I miss here? Are you talking to me or somebody else? I think I'm falling in on your other comment. I don't know. You need to reinfuse alcohol back into the show. How do you know I don't have alcohol in my glass? How do you know? There just could be a little something in here. It's ginger ale. Oh, sticky notes are my friend. Yeah, I got a couple. As you see, I do use sticky notes because mine are pretty thin. I've used a lot. They're usually they're almost a 1/2 inch thick. So yeah, That and these are your friends too, label printers. Those are your friends too. I haven't got to the point where I have to go and put labels under what every button and everything does on my controller. I've seen those guys. If you are one of those guys, I'm not making fun of you. I just think that's the sign when I'm really getting forgetful that I'm going to have to go and do that. Right now, my biggest thing is I fly too many drones and I'll get out there and I'm doing a review on something and I completely forget where a button is because I forget what frickin' controller I'm holding, which really messes me up going with like the Avada or DJI FPV and then doing I use a different one when I was doing the simulator and then going to different quads messed me all up. Yeah, Maddie, the printers, they're the label printer. That's not for my memory. That's whenever I repair drones for this one company that takes in the returns. I do the repairs or I just inspect them or firmware update them, just check everything out. And then I just print out a label that it's basically like kind of not approved by QC or anything like that, but basically just says it's good and send that back to them. So, because sometimes when I send them one back, I recommend they sell it as a BNF or they sell it for parts or something like that. Because people do some shady shit on these returns. They'll open a drone up and they'll steal the motherboard out of it and they'll put that drone back together and they'll return that drone. And then I get it from this company and I'm like, it's not even powering on. And I open it up and then there's a board missing. It's like, what the? I mean, why did you even take this back and give the guy a refund? I mean, some of them are Amazon, so Amazon accepts everything back. So it's pretty comical. I mean, I get paid either way. I mean, whether or not it's going to be a BNF for him selling it as parts or it's perfectly fine and in new condition and can be resold as used in new condition, he's still paying me. So. I'm so old I have to That right there is why I did a live stream tonight. I needed to pick me up, and that one right there, Mike, that was it. That was the comment right there. Oh boy. I'm not even gonna. There's other things I could say, and there's a few other things that other people are saying, but I'm not gonna say anything further on that. But that was great. All right, so that's it, guys. It is definitely 1 hour, 2 minutes, and I have gone over everything. I have my little cheat sheet here, and I've actually covered everything without really having to look at that cheat sheet. Until now, I'm looking at it to make sure. Like I said, I've got to do my review of these lenses before I can give them away. I was out doing my flights showing wide angle versus no, just strictly the Mini 3 Pro with no filter, no lens. It's stock setup. And then I did the wide angle, and then I did the anamorphic, and then I put an ND. In this case, it was in the evening time, so I only had to put an ND 16 on there. And so I'm going to put all that up there and kind of explain what an anamorphic lens is. And then when I'm all done with that, I can give that away. So that's that. Yeah, Iron Sky, you are late. Sorry, but there's always a replay, and I do thank you for popping in anyhow, regardless. And that's it. Maddie's going to be on tonight. Maddie is on now, actually, 9 o'clock, I think. So get the hell out of here, everybody. Go on over to Maddie's Drone World and hang out with him on his live. Yeah, that's it. So with that being said, get my hand on the button here, and thank you all again, and hopefully several of you become lucky winners. One-time winners only. Once you win, you don't get to win in the same month. I did not mention that. So that's what we're going to do. If you win a case, and then I do another case giveaway, or I do an accessory giveaway, or I do DroneMask 2 giveaway, you don't get to win that one. So you can pass and try for another win. That's always something you can do too. And as always, if it's something that you already have, I always like to make sure I tell people, if you don't need it, don't win it. Let somebody who really needs it win it. So I like to feel good about who gets what. I don't like to be like, that person won, I don't even think they need it, or they're just gonna sell it, or so blah blah blah. But big thank you for everybody for coming. There will be plenty more lives, I think, this month. I'll try it. I'm gonna try to do one weekly because there's just so many giveaways. And then I'm gonna go back through all the comments in here and come back to this video and the replay, because in the comment section of the video, not the chat, because the chat's gonna be, you can't comment on the chat on a replay. But I'm going to go back through the chats on the replay. I'm going to pick the one person for a free, let's do it right now. Let's just pick one person right now for the free drone repair. And this is a lifetime, as long as I'm live. You might want to crash that drone sooner than later, because I am getting more and more forgetful as I get older. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down a number. And Maddie, of course you can participate. Everybody, don't start doing it yet. You can only put down a number one time. Just pick your number. Don't put down a whole bunch of them. Only serious people that think they will want this service from me need apply. But I'm going to pick a number 1 through 100. And the closest person to that number, Maddie, you can participate, but I'm going to ask you to help me out here and keep an eye on this. All of you, please keep an eye out on this to see who actually wins it. I did not say yet, Carolina Air Shots. I'm going to disqualify you. I did not say do it yet, because I have not written it down. And if you're already putting your number in there, a number that means something about, I'm going to even give you a hint. If you listen to me talking about my DJI Avata, I did mention a number in my live stream last week. I did mention a number, the number I'm going to use, roughly, I think. I don't know. It's going to put you in the ballpark, but I did use a number. So that is my number. No, I'm not going to make that my number. Scratch that. My number is... okay, I've got my number. It's written. Pinned down. Nothing in hand. Starting now. I'm going to rip the piece of paper. Fold it up. Stick it right here so I'm not writing anything down. And calling the numbers. One of you are real close. Come on. There's 29 of you in here. 29 watching, unless some of the watchers are non-subscribers. But I'm going to do a countdown from 10, and then I'm going to call the person who won it, because there's one person that's real close. None of you have hit it dead on, so it's going to be the closest person. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I tell you what, I'll give you a second guess. None of you hit it, but one of you are extremely close. None of you hit it. Even if that person that's extremely close is far off this time, that person's going to win. But I'm going to give you one more guess. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, I tell you what. No, that's it. Done. Done. We have a winner. The first person, 2 of you, were only 1 off. Nobody ever hit the exact number. The one person that wins, Joel, you just now did it. You're a little late. The one person that always wins is Maddie's Drone World. It is 23. Can you see that? 23. Maddie had 22. He was the first one to have 22. The other person that had 22 was Joel, I think. Yeah, Joel Shepard had 22. But the very first person that had 22 was Maddie. Unless I am wrong, because I'm not watching the chat version on Facebook. So I'm going back to the live chat on Facebook. And yes, it was Maddie. Maddie said 22 first. And then Joel shortly after. And then Kirk Chase even said 22. So, Maddie, when I said re-guess, you went in the other direction. Had you gone up, you would have hit it dead on. But, Maddie, you always win something. So, Maddie, if you ever crash one of your drones, not one of your damn FPV drones. I don't want to fuck with an FPV drone. If you crash one of your camera drones, no, if you need any drone assistance whatsoever, you have one free pass. I don't mean verbal. I mean, if you actually send it to me and you want something done, I will take care of it for you. And you will only pay for parts if needed, and of course shipping. And that's that. All right. So Maddie, you're done for the month. You are done for the giveaways of November. Does everybody agree? It's not November yet. The giveaways are all in November. Should Maddie be disqualified, or should Maddie not be able to win anything else? Vote. We'll see. We'll talk about that on the next live stream. So you guys, again, thank you all for popping in here, hanging out with me for over an hour now. And we will catch you on the next one. And everybody be safe out there. And peace and love. Peace and love.